Ні, ось все, браузер ззаді стоїть. Саньок, Саньок. Отут
А
береш,
тут зараз
печатаєш, що
спереді ти
хочеш.
що не бачиш ось, куди я дивлюсь?
Ну, це так воно не працює, а на тій хуйні ти можеш клацати.
А що ти кажеш, слайдери не працюють? Де іменно? Работають?
А?
Ти кажеш, слайдери не працюють, а де? Працюють?
Ні, слайдери не працюють.
Welcome, everyone, to another historic
Hello.
moment in Somnium space and history. Join us as we watch live in VR at OMG Multiverse at the StarShip launch world, the biggest ever rocket that mankind has ever launched into space. Will it fly? Will it explode? We're about to find out, baby. History in the making. Stay tuned. Woo! Do. Here we go. Rocket ship. Yeah. There it is.
Скинет балака.
Going to hold its engines. It's going to light the engines and sit there for 8 seconds. That's going to feel like an eternity. There's a very good chance that all of that dust and all that sand will just simply completely, occlude it, so you won't see it, and we'll be waiting for it to rise up through the dust cloud.
Yeah.
Kind of like Starhopper did something similar.
Right.
All views of Starhopper, even drone, were like you couldn't see anything, and then it just shot up through it.
Yeah, yeah. Iconic shots.
Yep. I think hopefully we see something like that.
I have a nice one here,
yeah.
if I may. Let's see. LB says, Tim, longtime viewer, recent member. Thank you so much, LB. I'm watching your stream from a drill ship in the GOM off Louisiana. Audio is fine and I'm using a SAT. That's cool. Think I'll be able to see StarShip fly by? We're about 50... What is he saying?
Miles.
Nautical miles. Thank you.
Yep.
South of Louisiana.
Maybe. The hard thing about this is daytime, you just really would have to know where to look. Mm-hmm. I even tell people that are trying to see it in Brownsville or McAllen, like, if you know where in the sky you're looking, you'll likely be able to catch it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, there's not this big, like when the space shuttle launch or when SLS launches, there's a
What's up,
huge
Kilowatt?
pillar of smoke, a
up,
huge contrail of smoke that you can easily...
Oh, my.
And Sinet. Oh,
Good thing this is metal.
So metal.
What's up?
That was the Falcon 9 model.
Yo, what's up,
That is the
Nostella
made out of
Reyes?
metal. That's why we did that.
Incredible.
Yo, ready to go to space, man?
Jeez, that's like dong. We should do that at the start. Like that's our new tradition. Like at the start
We're
of the
going
launch,
outside.
Ding dong.
Going
Yeah.
to space.
But what
On
was it?
a
Oh yeah. So if you
rocket
know where to look,
ship.
you won't be able to see. It's not going to be the brightest exhaust. It also will not have that
Here we go, baby.
exhaust
History
trail, like a
making.
big smoke cloud. It'll
Gonna
be
happen.
more or less transparent, clear exhaust. So you're not going to see much of that. You'll just have to look for a giant shiny thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm feeling like we should probably go outside.
Should we
are
do it?
T-minus 23 minutes. I think it's
23 minutes,
it's
guys.
time to go outside. Are we
All right.
are we all good with that,
23 minutes.
Andrew and everybody? I think we're good to go outside.
Awesome.
It's time to
Wow.
witness history.
Can you believe that?
I can.
All
I
right.
actually can.
Wow.
And I need to believe it. And I need to be ready for it. Oh, baby.
I'm going to bring my computer this time.
Yeah. Let's grab these guys.
All right.
Ooh. Lot
Yeah, it's happening.
audio out here for us. I'm going to turn my monitor down a little bit. But yeah, we are now outside. I'm going to probably have to practice reframing here a little bit and all of that stuff. But, oh yeah, good idea. You brought your computer out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we actually have a window into the universe.
Yes, that's a
That's
very,
something
very,
we
very
should
good
have
idea. Oh yeah, we need to switch. That's
Oh,
right.
let's
Actually, we
do
need to
this,
switch spots. I need to
I'm
be too.
short.
Because you're short. Do you want to
Yep.
switch headphones?
Oh, sure.
How is it?
Haven't even looked, and it is pretty foggy for us here.
Whoa.
Not the best visibility here, but I'm hoping that it gets better. Sorry, I don't know where exactly we're supposed to be standing. Is this okay? You come over this way. Sorry, this is a new setup for us. we're still working on it here. So, but yeah, let's go through some more comments. Are you ready for some more comments? We can put the laptop right here.
Absolutely.
Sorry, we might not be perfectly aligned here
come on.
for everything, but
Nothing's
yeah.
ever perfect.
So anyway, yeah, like we said, we're only 5 miles, 8 kilometers away from this rocket. We are right at the edge of the exclusion zone. We can't really get any closer unless you're either on console or Raptor Roost.
Yeah.
Or, I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, also. And also Rocket Ranch's outpost. We've got some
the
folks out
outpost.
there.
Yep.
And that is...
Yep.
How close is that? I
Hey,
always
what's up,
forget.
Artific?
I mean-
How you doing, bro?
6.5
Yo, what's
kilometers there.
happening? What up? What up?
3.94 miles. Yep. So
Yeah, it's
pretty
keeping up.
impressive. That
Going
that's
back.
getting into that closeness where I'm like, I'm fine here. Like, I don't really need to be much closer.
Cool.
Honestly. Although I guess I'm gonna be on top of it.
You like it?
Yeah,
I love it,
let's
bro.
talk
It's
about that for a
amazing.
second. You want to pause for a
It's so
moment
awesome.
and look at that? Think about it? I know.
So you
To
can
be
take
honest,
a
I've done that a
picture
lot.
inside
I know.
the-
Especially, I've been out here with the Deer Moon
Yeah.
crew this week, and we've spent
Cool.
time at Starbase.
It's not easy, but
looking
you can
at
get,
the rocket that we're going to be
into the
flying. It was
ditch.
really fun to see
Yeah, that's
their
right. Can, climb the
them
ladder.
experiencing this stuff for
What
the
is
first time.
what is the kind of feeling amongst the crew
Oh,
right
it's,
now?
it's well.
We're
I'll
on
tell you right now,
Mars.
the number one
Landed.
thing that's been fun seeing them is the sense of scale.
Have you seen
Yes.
that?
Because
Aliens are-
Yeah,
most of
man,
them,
it looks
some
so
of them
amazing.
did get a
I
catch
was
of
taking a
stories.
walk
Actually
down
saw
there.
MZ fly to the International Space Station,
Right.
It's so
which is
like
awesome. That's
atmospheric.
a very different scale of rocket compared
Yes.
to Starship.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking like completely different. But
Yeah,
it's fun
heard
seeing
you
them
should have
have to
bigger
experience
experience. Why
the
maybe
the scale as we're
Well,
walking around.
big
So
enough.
when you get up to the high bay and the mega bay,
That's
and you look
awesome.
in, it takes your brain almost like when you see like a cathedral or some large
This
space.
is it, man.
Sometimes
Biggest
your
rocket
brain
ever
has to
launched
like
by mankind.
reevaluate and adjust
Into
to the
space.
scale.
Yes.
Exciting.
I watch them all do that in real time. Of like, wait,
Hope
and
they
they're
do it
seeing
this
someone
time.
on a lift going,
Oh. Humans for scale.
yeah, humans for scale, exactly. And it was really, really fun seeing that, and just kind of watching them all experience something like that for the first time. But also, when you get out to the pad, ironically, where everything, when you're at the pad, it's so empty. You're in such a desolate area. The pad is
Is the
very
controls
clean,
better like
solid
this?
concrete.
Yeah,
And
this is
there's
much,
nothing much there for
much
scale.
more intuitive.
So even when
being
we're
able to,
standing,
like, do it here, this was really great.
right up next to the rocket, basically,
Cool.
that you still don't actually, that it feels smaller out on the pad. The full stack with a tower feels smaller than when you're standing next to the high bay and the mega bay looking in.
Oh, how interesting.
And I think it's just because there is nothing else for your brain to tell you how big something is,
Right.
unless you're seeing a person.
Yeah.
And that's still not the best sign of the scale of this thing. It's 120 meters tall. The rocket's almost 400 feet tall, just the rocket.
Can we compare that to a building, a monument?
Yeah,
that
probably
we all know?
a good 40. I mean, it's probably a good 40 stories tall.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
And actually, so yeah, we actually have something cool to show you guys too. We can see the inside of the rocket here, thanks to Casper Stanley, who did some overlays for us here with the rocket. So we actually can see the tanks inside the rocket as well. I'm going to see if I can see this decently well.
Go for it.
Yeah. Are they? Oh, they are active. Okay. You can kind of see the tank domes. I'm seeing like purple.
Yeah, me too.
I don't
It's
know.
the purple.
I don't know if that's been doing that right, but those are the tank domes there to separate the liquid methane and the liquid oxygen tanks on both Starship and the upper stage. But it's also 9 meters wide, so this is 30 feet wide. It's just absolutely massive. Oh, that looks better.
Whoa.
There we go. So now we can see the engines. There's 33 Raptor engines on the first stage. There's 6 Raptor engines, 3 that are vacuum optimized and 3 that are sea level optimized on the upper stage. And you can see in this overlay, there's some header tanks in the top nose cone of Starship. There's also a landing header tank in the booster, that other tank down there at the bottom that looks like a propane tank or something. That is just the liquid. Oh God, I'm
10
is
minutes,
that the methane
bro.
tank,
10
and then there's the
minutes.
oxygen header.
Yo,
The downcomer
guys.
is basically all is landing propellant. So yeah, that's kind of the inside of the rocket, and again, it's the largest, most powerful rocket to ever be built, and hopefully today fly. For me, the thing that I'm most excited for is the sound.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Oh my God, we've never heard anything like this.
This is almost twice as powerful yet, even as as the SLS rocket that just flew almost. I mean, that's
Twice? Almost twice.
Yeah. So that was the
And
most
that
powerful
was-
rocket to ever fly.
I know. I just love, like I said last time, I love all these firsts that we're experiencing right now and throughout this year. First
Yeah.
methane rocket to orbit,
First-
hopefully.
Well, but see, now we
soon.
get.
But I know.
I know.
It's
That's the thing. Is like it is the if it's successful and does all its thing, we can't quite say that it's the first
No.
methane powered rocket to orbit because it's
Not.
not quite going to orbit. It's going just suborbital. So yeah, what are we at now for time? By the way, T-minus 15 minutes.
Can
oh
you
my
believe it?
gosh! So engine
Wait,
chill down
can
should be
the
beginning
dynamic
now,
camera
and we should be in that phase where they're chilling the Raptor engines down in preparation for flowing the liquid propellant through it. So again, the liquid propellant is extremely cold. Liquid oxygen is minus 183 degrees Celsius. Liquid methane's, I don't quite remember, I think it's minus 165. They're really, 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 really cold. And so, those are going to be flowing through the engines at thousands of liters per second, like just flying through these engines. I can't even imagine the speed and power that those pumps and that the engines produce. And so they need to chill the engines down in preparation for all of that cold temperature. So the engines will get down really close to those temperatures before launch, which is so weird to think like that this thing is going to be crazy hot.
Yeah.
Having this
I am
intense heat
Omega.
inside
Let me show
is
you how
actually
to use OMG
freezing cold.
dynamic camera
You know,
system.
like on the outside. You could
Please
go up
be
to it
advised that
and your hand
movement
would
of
get
your
stuck on the
avatar is
outside,
temporarily
even on the
disabled.
nozzle. Literally, and the
Controllers are
inside
used to
like
operate the camera
Burning
instead.
hot.
unbelievably
Exceptions
hot.
are first-person
So
mode
don't
and
forget, I do
autonomous
have a
drone
video
modes.
on why
Use
don't Raptor
joystick
or
on
why
your
don't
left
rocket engines
controller
melt
to move your
and the
camera
Raptor engine,
around.
and we go through all the different
Use
cooling
trigger
techniques.
on
So there's
right
film cooling, there's
controller to
regenerative
move up.
cooling.
And trigger
There's
on left
ablative
controller to
cooling,
move
there's
down.
heat sink, there's
Use
a
joystick
handful of
on
things
your right
that rocket
controller to
engineers
rotate
do
your
to design
camera.
a system
You
that
can
is
also
that
rotate
prevents
the
melting.
camera by simply
Yeah.
moving
So
your
watch
right
that
hand.
video. Also,
Imagine
another one
you
that's
hold
a
the
good one,
camera
a
or
primer
toy
for all this
plane
stuff
in
is
your hand and move
how
it.
to start a rocket
Camera
engine.
will
There's
respond
an
to all your
unbelievable
movements.
amount of things, like
Press a
including chill
button on
down
left controller
and
to
other things
hide
that
and
go
unhide
into
the
starting
menu.
a rocket engine. So
Focus on your avatar
give those
and
videos a
lock
watch
rotation.
afterwards.
Ideal
I
for
promise
smooth
it's
rotation
worth your time,
around
and
your
you'll learn. You have a
avatar.
lot better appreciation
Reset
of
camera
the
position
rocket
to
and
this
what's going
location.
on. So-
That is an awesome
Lock to
video.
object in the middle
We have
of
a
the
good question
screen.
here from
Press
Justin
right
Barta,
trigger
if you
to
want
move toward it.
go for it.
Use left trigger
All right.
to move away
Go
from
ahead.
it.
What's it?
As
Other
they fuel
movement
the
is
rocket, we
disabled.
see the frost
Rotation
on
is
the outside,
still
but wouldn't the
available.
frost line slow down
Force
because
camera
the
to
act of
always
pressure
horizontally
rising
level.
the rocket actually
Lock
creates
to
heat,
object in the
even
middle
though
of the
fuel
screen.
is really cold.
Ideal
Getting
to
to what
smoothly
you're already
rotate
talking
around
about
the
here.
Yeah.
object.
Wouldn't. Okay. So
Rotation is
Wouldn't-
disabled.
Wouldn't the
Movement is
frost
still
line slow
available.
down because
First
the act
person
of
mode
pressure
with stabilization.
rising in the rocket
Autonomous
actually
drone
creates heat?
mode.
Oh, the
1.
pressure. No, the
Camera
pressure is
focuses
maintained.
Your avatar and moves
So they
and
don't
rotates with it.
exceed. It's not like they're
Great
shoving it in.
Zoom
It's like
calls and
it's getting
interviews.
higher. They maintain about a
Autonomous
6
drone
bar
mode 2.
of pressure.
Camera
So
follows
they're
your player and
venting. You know, they're
focuses
having to
on
do this
target of
delicate
your
balance where
gaze.
they're having to
Great for
vent out the
showcases
ullage
and to
gas, the
simulate
gas that maintains that
third-person view
pressure.
in VR.
Which in the case of
Adjust
StarShip
size
for
of application,
you know what, I don't
including
remember where
display
they're at
and
right now.
menus.
If they're doing
Adjust
autogenous or if
field of
they're,
view
I
in
think
this
they're still
camera.
using nitrogen for
Tablet
now,
camera
and
remains
helium.
unchanged.
So,
Adjust
but
stabilization
you know
of
what?
tablet camera.
No,
Too
they're
strong
no, they're using
stabilization
autogenous. So
can cause
the
camera to
gas
cut corners.
in the tanks is
Adjust
exactly that. It's
rotation and
gaseous.
movement
It's
speed in
methane and it's
freefall mode.
oxygen.
Shut
on
down
their,
application.
in their each independent
Reset
tanks.
slider values
and
to
so
default.
they just maintain
Help
that
and
pressure. So as
information.
liquid is filling, they do vent some of the methane and the oxygen to make sure that it's not increasing in pressure.
Right.
So the frost line, and it doesn't heat up in that same way. You know, it's not like, it's not getting compressed like that enough to warm it up enough to prevent the frost line from growing either. So, yep. All right.
I'm seeing some good reports on Twitter about the weather, range, both go. They are monitoring the winds, but it is within limits
Oh my gosh.
per John Exbrugger. So
Oh my gosh. We are
no technical issues.
this
Can you
is
believe that?
insane. What are we at? T-minus 12 minutes. 12 minutes from history, my friends.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm going to grab my laptop too.
Yeah, go for it.
You go ahead and keep answering a few questions.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to start answering questions? Hilarious. I gotta say, the comments are just flying by me, so I have to try to scroll and find something and keep up. Anyone want some ice cream? Yes, we do. Al Smith asks, Soyuz could nearly fit inside the booster, couldn't it? Like, comfortably?
Am I still on?
I can't hear you, actually. Suddenly you are off.
Check. Am I still there, Andrew? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, Soyuz could I don't know if it would fit inside the fairing. It's definitely, Soyuz is smaller than the upper stage, though.
Inside, Soyuz could nearly fit inside the booster.
Oh, inside the booster, definitely. Yes, like easily. The entire rocket.
There goes our drone.
We have quite the treat for you guys here in a second. Of course, our professional aerial, remote aerial operations is here. And they've been here the whole time, but they've been waiting to fly until it's nice enough to fly and they don't have to worry about visibility as a concern. So, yep, Rotor Visuals out here today with us, providing aerial. They're going to be doing aerial tracking. It's a 2-person operation, professional, licensed, insured. They're following all the laws and the TFR, all of it. Don't worry. And I'm curious what lens they're going to put on it, because they were talking about throwing on
Look at that.
tighter than the 90, but it looks like they got the 90 on there. Man, it just shows how foggy it still is.
Yeah.
That's about what we're seeing right now. I mean, it just took off from here. So
I can make out the rocket on the horizon, but it is very hazy.
and especially now that it's so frosty and white, it's not high contrast. You know, it's white on white.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
we do have a behind the shoulder cam. You can kind of see. You'll get a sense of what the sky is like here for us. But it is rather gray on the horizon right now. Getting bluer up high, so hopefully tracking assets get a clear shot of this thing today. But yeah, it is still pretty hazy on the horizon. But, you know, at this point, I'm ready. I think they just need to absolutely send it. So,
All right. We've less than 10 minutes to launch, and no wayward boats today, says Gab Cornwell, Space Offshore on Twitter. That's good.
I love it. And I'm, again, missing many of your comments, but thank you so much to David. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. Thank you so much for the generous super chat. It really means the world. And again, remember, guys, for all you, I see a ton of new members like Peter Mack. I see Lauren Trottier. And Neil Price, you didn't have to become a member, you stinky head. It's one of my best friends, Neil Price. Hi, Neil and family. Thank you for watching this morning. And Jumbo Smooth and Craig Westwood. All you members, don't forget to check the link on the YouTube app or whatever. We do have a clean feed of 4 camera views for you guys, so that will help you make sure you don't miss the action. You can have your own control room at home and make sure like you get to see every angle, so you don't miss a single thing. Our clean feed is up on Patreon as well, so patreon.com/everydayastronaut if you'd rather do that, or memberships. So thank you to all of you who are tuning in today, doing that. And again, we are T-minus, what are we at?
We are T-minus 8 minutes.
T-minus
8 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay, so just wanted to give you guys a reminder, everyone watching, thank you so much. This really means the world to us. We've been out here for years and years waiting for this now. It's changed our lives a lot, and this is
How you doing, bro?
completely. And this is going to be the first time we see this rocket fly, and I'm going to be on the thing going to the moon. This is just the craziest,
that's what Bossman said,
craziest thing.
Oh.
I
of
can't
all
wait for
time.
that day. I mean, I know that we can all wait.
Okay, hold on.
We want a little more prep time, but
Yeah. And
I'm
actually,
so
we should remind people today too, and this is something that we've been talking about, and I've been, helping facilitate this mindset with our Dear Moon crew. This is a very, in the grand scheme of things, this is a very rudimentary early test flight rocket.
Yes.
It is not the finished Starship. If you have watched SpaceX's progress, extremely iterative. So it is okay if this thing fails, even 20, 30 seconds into flight, that would be okay.
It's also okay if it explodes. I think a lot of people get really worried about that, and they wonder, there are no humans anywhere near that area.
Correct.
This is safe. We know that's a possibility.
Yes. The big thing is they're okay. I mean, they would be fine if it blows up in flight.
Right.
The big thing is it will be very bad if it would blow up on the pad.
Because of the destruction that it would do and
Yeah.
the time it would take to
the
not
area, the
fly
whole, they don't
fly
want
around
that.
with
And they have
No
a
problem.
high enough degree of confidence
Yep.
that the FAA is okay with it,
Yep.
that their engineering team, that obviously all their engineering team is okay,
bro.
having enough
Give me
faith
a break
in
here.
the engineering,
I'm
that
wearing
it's
it.
not
Come
just
on, do it. I'm doing it.
together.
doing
but it's also
I'm
not
trying my
finished
hardest.
product.
I'm doing it.
StarShip is iterative, and most importantly, we really expect it to at least see a handful of milestones today. And that's the thing to keep in mind, guys. Is they're looking for milestones. They're trying to answer some of these unknowns. What's max Q look like? How does stage separation okay?
What's up,
Is re-entry okay? And any of those that they can check off today is great. It might not get to the re-entry point. It might not get through stage separation. It might not quite make it through max Q or whatever. But whatever it does get through is just data. So again, there's just to keep that in mind of like the perspective of this.
These little humans.
I love it. People out there walking.
Humans
this is
on
so
the
cool.
horizon.
Oh, this is great.
I like this little tweet from Zach Golden, CSI Starbase. He said it's pretty insane that the hold down clamps are released 15 minutes prior to liftoff.
Yes. So
it is.
They literally let it sit there. Soyuz actually does a similar thing. Soyuz is literally on some hold down clamps that basically once the thrust to weight ratio is above 1, it just lifts off.
Yes.
You don't have to hold it down anymore. So when they light the engines, they're going to light them below a thrust to weight ratio of 1:1. So the rocket intentionally sits there.
Yeah.
Once they have a green light on that, the computers, this is all automated. It's not like someone's like, oh, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30. I could do that it'd take like 30 seconds to do that. Yeah. And then like, okay, go. Instead, Flo's reminding us that it's probably time to get cameras up and running.
Hey.
I want to just record this on my phone, honestly, too. So I'm going to throw this over here. But like I was saying, it's not like, when the computer sees that everything is good to go, then it will basically ramp the engines up to full throttle or near about 90% throttle, which would be enough to be able to get the vehicle off the pad, which is pretty wild, to be honest. When you think about it. Yeah, it's honestly insane. So, what are we at now? I'm missing T-minus 4 minutes, 30 seconds. This is crazy. Are you ready, Flo? Flo said, oh,
he looked
no.
so ready. I did not expect the oh, no.
Good luck. Hopefully,
Enjoy it.
Oh, my gosh. This is the furthest into the count we've got.
Yeah,
because they stopped at T-minus 10 minutes before.
Yeah.
So this is seriously getting close.
Getting very
Do you want to
real.
keep the countdown clock up on your screen?
Absolutely.
I can see there's a big glare on that
If you
one.
don't mind watching
Yep,
comments
I'll do
over
comments,
there.
exactly.
Yeah,
this is a friendly reminder. Is Starship carrying a payload today? Defining no,
Define payload.
there's no payload really. They still do have some of the old, like basically the Starlink dispenser mechanism is in there, and perhaps a couple Starlinks, but there's not even a door to go out of. So like literally there's nothing. It's all staying internal. Again, this is a very early test flight, so it's okay that things, things just aren't going to be the same. And I do need to remind you, as you're seeing our countdown clock as well, that we're going to see engine condition near T-minus 10 seconds.
Yeah.
So although like you might hear 10, we might be doing the countdown. We need to remember like engine ignition is going to start basically at the beginning of that countdown.
Yes,
yeah.
That's wild.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
it's hard to know what to expect. My brain doesn't know how to prepare for such a long period of ignition.
Yep, exactly. It's going to be wild, and so at 5 miles, it's going to take 30 seconds or so for the sound to reach.
Yeah.
So we won't know. I mean, we'll see it. It'll be flying.
And then we'll feel it.
Then we'll feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There goes
Big
the drone
time.
again.
There goes our drone again.
I'm excited.
Hopefully for the last time.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Again, thanks again to all of our wonderful members and super chats. Sorry that we are missing it. And a friendly reminder, we'll stick around, like no matter what, afterwards and all this stuff, just to make sure that we answer as many questions as we can today. Before the celebrations begin, hopefully.
Getting chills. Eric Berger just said, "This is really happening," and I'm like, ah.
Oh my gosh! So just so you guys know, though, friendly reminder: you don't have to do super chats or anything. We're pulling comments onto our stream that are just your friendly comments. This is a good question from Matt George. Will SpaceX be tracking from Hawaii? Do they have ships out there? Yes, they have. They have assets, including another one of the WB-57s is out there too.
Yeah.
So they actually have. They do have multiple assets out there. So yes, we are T-minus 2 minutes. Okay.
That's going way back. Wait, it's almost 1.
Oh my gosh, it's almost 1.
No, I'm sorry. It's almost T
Bro,
minus
can you?
1:40.
Oh. No, just wait until the actual 42. She's obsessed with 42.
Okay, SpaceX says propellant loading complete. Starship is fully loaded
Whoa,
with
whoa,
more
whoa.
than 4,500 metric tons. That's 10 million pounds of propellant.
Oh my gosh. So they're going to be
Yes.
closing
That's
that
a lot of
out now and
power.
getting ready. It is absolutely time, my friends. I
Come on,
hope
man.
you guys have
Yo.
8,000 devices in your home or office or wherever you are right now, pulling up every view you can get. Oh my gosh. Okay, T-minus. We're coming up on T-minus 1 minute, my friends. Holy crap. I can't believe this either. I am freaking out right now. Okay. This is absolutely bonkers. Yeah.
I think, I'm just going to say, I think because of the haze that we're seeing on the horizon, that we're going to see a lot of
No need for screaming.
orange glow,
Yeah.
probably. That's bigger than,
Yeah, come
typical.
on.
Yes, and by the way, people are pointing out we need to fix our clock.
What?
Our clock is right with local time and real time. We're going to be ahead of the
You
SpaceX
can hear
stream
him
Yeah.
through me, right?
because we have lower latency. The way we're encoding and we're only doing 1080, we are a good 15,
I hear
20.
something.
We're a decent amount ahead of SpaceX.
Wow, that's
So, yeah, we look like
screaming?
we're about 40 seconds ahead of
Yeah,
SpaceX,
I
honestly.
can hear you.
So
I
at
can
least
hear you
maybe
screaming.
not to YouTube, but here in real time. So
you screaming about,
we are
bro?
at T-minus 25 seconds-ish. So, yeah, I mean,
Cover our
there might be a
bases.
couple seconds there, but
Whoa, guys.
we expecting engine ignition in about the next 10 seconds. So get ready.
whoa.
Eyes on the horizon right now.
No way.
Yeah. It should be any second now. I mean, it depends on how far off our clock is, but
0.
okay.
Hold your breath, everyone.
Saying
Yeah.
2 minutes 10.
Is there a way to hit launch when it does launch? I forget.
Oh gosh. Hold on, let me pull it up. Oh my gosh. I don't. I'll just guide it.
They pulled I don't see anything on SpaceX. They must have.
Yep.
It's in a hold. Yep. They are in a hold.
Holding the clock.
But again, don't forget, guys, we do have a full
Oh.
hour left where they can work the issue. So hopefully we are able to see something today still. We will wait for official word. Yep, we are officially in a hold, but that's not the end of the world right now. The teams can work the issue, and again, they have a full hour left in this launch window today. So who knows that, at this point, you never know. It could be literally they didn't like the temperature of the propellant, and they need a little bit more time to condition. There might be the pressurization in the tanks was a little off or something. So it's hard to tell. Countdown hold
Can't
for
hear you,
final
bro.
launch
Yeah,
checkouts is
you
what
can't
SpaceX
hear
is
you.
currently saying. So yeah, they are in a hold. That's okay. It's not over for today. But wow, we have a fully fueled we have a fully fueled rocket on the pad. Oh my word. All
Ooh,
right.
that was suspenseful.
That was.
My heart.
That was.
They can hold it T-minus
Do you hear me
40
now?
seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Says
It's like-
Gavin.
Yeah, okay, wait.
Okay, cool.
Far distance.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out why the microphone is not.
So, take a deep breath, everybody.
But it's okay.
It's not happening at this exact moment yet. So hopefully,
Still
again, we
far.
still have a full
better?
hour.
It was better before.
Oh, how is our aerial shot looking, by the way? Andrew, is it?
Yeah.
What about now?
Okay,
Now it's
sorry,
all-
sorry.
Oh, so much better.
That's
Okay.
the stuff.
Yeah, so looks like, yeah, we're definitely in a hold. We could answer a few more guys' questions. Probably half of them will pertain to the hold at this point.
Oh, Arthur is
But
going.
again, thank you so much to all of our new members.
Going
You
to
guys
the
make this all happen, like Goonie and
Yo,
Justin.
there's a controller over here
and,
on the platform.
Yeah, this is. I like this comment from Wicco90 saying this is in real life Kerbal Space Program 2. The stream is great.
Come over here,
Dude, I mean,
behind me.
SpaceX,
Oh,
if
we're
anyone's
watching
playing
here.
Kerbal
Okay.
in real life, it's
No,
SpaceX.
we were there, but the controller is there.
Literally.
Press
For those of you
play.
that don't know what Kerbal Space Program is,
play and
those
then
33,000 people
got it.
watching
Nice.
this, you never know. These
Yeah.
might be people new to the spaceflight world. Kerbal Space Program, amazing game / simulator. Yeah, I highly recommend it. for anyone that's wanting to learn about rocket science and orbital mechanics, because it teaches you.
You're watching a TV or something?
Very
Oh, it's from
intuitive. I
Oregon.
literally, the reason I know almost anything about space flight is originally stems from falling in love with Kerbal and falling in love with the progress of SpaceX. So, and just then in history, actually, it's kind of history of space flight was almost first, along with Kerbal, and then SpaceX.
Okay.
And, yeah, actually, I didn't like SpaceX. At first.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I know.
That is wild.
Oh my god,
I
it's
know,
history.
They were
It's
just the little,
happening,
they were just the little
finally.
guy, you know, just launching.
It's history.
Falcon 9 rocket, and I wanted the big stuff, you know, and here we are. That was 2014, and here we are now. They are fully the largest rocket ever built on the pad. So.
They just came in.
Oh, they're coming in for another launch attempt here.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm hearing it's. Wow. Okay, so we are cleared for launch once more. So it might have even been. I forgot the other big concern is weather.
Yeah,
could have been-
upper level winds, I do believe, was a major concern.
Yep, and ground
High
winds.
altitude winds.
Yep. I mean, although look at visibility now for us, it's like
I know.
getting slightly worse.
I don't know. I
The
see
rocket
sun-
looks a little bit better, but I feel like up. I feel like we might
Yeah.
not see it as well.
Yeah, the
But
tracking could be tricky.
could be a bit more difficult. But, you know, we're getting there. So let's keep answering a few more questions here while we wait. I'm going to put this.
Come on, Rocket, you can do it.
And have this here. So let's see.
Just do it.
Richard, just
Do it,
became
go,
a member
Rocket.
again. Thank you so much.
Do it now.
What
Go.
about
Fly,
the weather,
Rocket.
guys? Saw some huge waves. Yes, we have some wave shots that you might occasionally see on stream. Yeah.
Did it
there's
restart?
a
Did it
pretty decent
restart?
wind
What's
right now,
happening?
but it seems to be within the limits. So
I'm hearing the cheer. Yeah, it
That is a
restarted.
good
30
thing.
seconds.
You know
Come on.
I'm gonna let you run through the stream for a little bit.
Let's
Different
go.
Rocket, go.
Right.
Screams. There's
No,
oh wait, what?
Do not leave.
What?
Yo, it launched. It's launching.
The engines
Bro,
have
it's
lit.
launching.
What?
Oh my god, it is still on the pad. There is a huge cloud of dust. It is lifting off.
lifting off.
It's lifting off from the pad.
What?
It's going slightly sideways.
Oh my
okay.
god, it's
That's okay.
coming.
This is the right trajectory. Oh my
Look
god.
at that.
Oh!
It's starting.
No way.
I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to jump.
We can jump. We're not
It's flying.
Oh yeah!
crazy. No way. Look at that.
Oh.
It looks like the Rinders!
Oh my god, that's a view. Oh my god.
Oh my god. No way. It made it off the pad.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Let's go.
I almost left. I'm gonna be on that thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Take your headphones off. Holy crap.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. What a view.
Well, I don't see it flying.
Don't see it?
No,
Wow, yeah, it's making it. It's going. Go, Rocket, go.
you can do the rocket.
Wow.
Oh wait, I see an ad on the video.
What's up, Gal? Yo, it's
you have to
going.
press here play.
Oh, skip ad.
Uh-oh, that's
I see it now.
Oh, what?
Yes. Oh, it launched.
Yo, is it crashing?
No, wait.
And then you
Look
can
up, look up.
watch there.
Oh, that looks like it's going down, buddy.
Wait,
Bro.
my volume kind of low. Wait.
Oh,
Is it going? Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, God!
No.
Wait, what is it? What is happening? Is it? Is
No,
this,
it just.
I don't know what is
it's like-
happening.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm
Is
not seeing
Is it sideways?
Yeah.
How far are we into it? I've lost track of time.
I think after this
Trial.
It is now.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, it's anyways.
Yo,
Which
did it-
direction is going? It's very hard
Did
to
it fix
tell.
itself? Like,
That was.
did it
You know
launch?
what?
is going
Altitude 33 kilometers only.
It's tumbling. It's tumbling.
I mean, it seems to be
Angel
going in
got off the
circles
mountain.
from the video. Like what?
It's just spinning.
Oh my god.
It's just
Wow,
spinning
look
and
at that
spinning.
stunning view of the Earth.
No, but they're supposed to do like a full
Wow.
on. Here comes stage separation. I mean,
This tracking shot is impeccable. I'm so...
What is happening there?
This is my
He's flipping
tracking
around.
shot. My husband is crushing the tracking.
this is the
It is you.
Wow.
I know the flip's gonna look crazy because it's literally supposed to basically do a full
Oh, you
cartwheel.
have a full body tracking?
Yes.
But what
Yeah.
on earth?
Although the avatar scaling isn't perfect, but yes. Yee. Ah.
What
Hello.
even world is this?
Back in.
Wow, look at this cloud.
Yeah.
Just hovering
Jinxed.
over the pad.
I don't think stage separation happened. Is very much my guess.
Wait, what is that?
Oh, bro, it just exploded.
Oh, it's stage separation.
Or no? Sorry, we're getting.
Okay, we
Uh-oh,
lost
something is wrong, guys.
I don't see
It's just
anything.
doing some crazy stuff. Stage separation appears to not have worked.
Arthur is on the future.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. You know what that
Wait, what happened?
Blowing up.
The shaking
Shook.
was, the
It
shaking was
shook
crazy.
this entire day.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was... Andrew said he's almost certain it blew up.
Yeah, they may have triggered flight termination.
I'm sorry. Oh, look. Yes. No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm sorry. I got disconnected. On the
Yep.
Space Extreme, they do have
Yep.
views of the rocket definitely disintegrating.
They are pressing F on the
Wow.
chat.
So, I'm
Wait,
sorry
it exploded?
stage, but what
Wait,
happened?
how? In air or what?
I
Wasn't
mean,
able to separate.
we're okay. Like that's
Oh, you
they
didn't
made it
give it
off
a
the pad.
No, yes, I see the SpaceX employees cheering
Cheering.
on
Everyone's
on their
stoked.
stream.
Yeah, we are stoked here. I mean, honestly, that's all okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
They
the
got
idea
it off
was
the pad. They
to
got
get
a
it up
very clear
high
pad.
enough or something.
Everything is okay, my friend. Everything is okay. The best thing is they have another rocket literally ready to go. So we will
That's
see
the
this.
question. Like, how soon now? I mean, now that stage 0 is saved, how soon can we see another
I think the big
launch?
thing we want to see how the pad held up.
Yeah.
You know, the concrete might be destroyed. This might be the time they install a water deluge, or a deluge, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's really hard to say. It's hard to say how much time, but
Scott Manley says this looks a bit too
too curvy,
curvy.
a little bit too curvy. Oh my gosh, that was the most curvy launch I've ever seen in my entire life.
Unexpected.
That was unbelievable.
All right, guys.
I
Wow.
can't believe
That was a
they
big
called
boom.
What happened? Oh, really?
Oh, sorry.
Well, it got through stage 0. It got off the pad, so that's
so
good.
I wonder if that happened near max Q, because remember that was my
Hey,
big
boys.
concern.
Right.
You can't
Max Q
hover
and,
on this
the
menu,
aerodynamic
on
modes
this
on the front of the vehicle
thing.
versus the control.
I can't see if the volume is up.
Yeah, what do you think? What's your...
Well, now it gets, well, here's the fun thing. The next ones that will fly like the voice show.
Yeah, nice one.
Nice when you screamed your face off. The next one that's going to fly won't have the aerodynamic flaps.
Yeah.
So I wonder
Oh,
if
it's Star.
they'll get better data out of that actually.
Interesting.
And at least know they'll get further into the flight to test other things.
And then what will happen?
So they're talking about stage 0 or something? Does that mean that, like,
The same thing that would happen.
they
with-
managed
so
to,
it'll
like,
just continue
do
on.
stage
The
separation
flaps
and
going
stuff
there
like that,
for
or-
action.
Right.
They're actually bad on ascent.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
I see.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
basically
you
able to get
don't
off the pad.
Really want big
So
aerodynamic
that's
features.
good.
In the front of a flying.
Uh,
Yeah, it's in general.
curveball.
In general rules, though.
But like, I mean, like, did
Center of-
like
behind
two of
your
the
center
stages
frame.
separate?
No,
That
I
would
don't
be, like,
think that
imagine you have a
happened. I
wing.
don't think it was able to reach stage.
Oh, that was
I heard the
separation.
boom.
that was flight termination. We just
Yeah.
heard.
Oh.
Wow. How long did that take? A couple minutes.
3 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
Long enough for my voice to start crying at me? Like,
Right.
what the heck? I mean, not to get too. I don't want to say it's too loud. It kind of looks like a straight up mushroom cloud.
It really actually does. What's hovering over the pad that I don't think we have any... Oh, yeah, we have great view over the shoulder cam.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm describing
Yeah.
right there.
That is wild.
Mhm. Wow.
I can't
Wow.
believe that. I can't believe it happened. The pad is empty.
It hasn't been been empty for quite a while now.
Oh my gosh.
It looks strange. But look, right on the horizon at the production facility, just right down the street to the right, ready to go, boosters and ships.
I just have no idea what I just witnessed. Holy crap. That is unbelievable. You can kind of see its contrail.
Yeah.
That
Yes,
is-
absolutely.
So as
Yo,
far as
what's
what's
up,
next, yeah, they're going to have to
Nando?
evaluate. Like, is this an inherent design flaw with the flaps
Hey, Nando.
and all of that stuff? See what failed, see how they can improve upon it for the next one. And that's the cool thing. They can
Flying.
build and
It's
iterate in
Okay.
months instead of years.
Yeah.
And
so,
and my guess is now the next flights will not have flaps, as we know, because they literally have ones that don't have flaps. That way they don't have to worry about re-entry system. But this gives them an opportunity to see how did the heat shield tiles hold up
yes.
on a set.
Oh.
Because they got through most of the atmosphere, you know, and all the parts that would normally, even launch, the shaking of launch, how does that hold up for those heat shield tiles?
Yeah.
They're going to have a lot of data here.
Yeah.
You're
Can
going
you
to
hear
have a
me?
lot
Yeah,
of
we
good
can
stuff
hear
to
you,
go
bro.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To learn
Okay,
and see
I
what
didn't
happens.
understand it. It was
That's all. I can't believe
the
still
launch
the
was
tracking
for
shot
testing
where
only
you're seeing
the
the engines, you're
engines.
seeing
I
them go
am
out.
loving that. That's such good data,
Oh,
too, for
good
us.
thing. Engine,
Gosh, I want to
the whole
know.
thing,
I would
but,
love to know how intentional
this
the
is
shutdowns
much
were.
better.
Yeah,
Test.
same.
I mean, that was the craziest thing I have ever.
Yeah, I think they like gather data of all the control systems or something like that, right?
Almost went.
You
Yeah,
almost
I
let
think Elon
me
said
run
that
the stream.
If it's not going to,
I would have
like,
just run
blow
out here
up
still
the
peeing, to
plant,
be honest. Like literally, I don't even care.
I'm so
It
glad
will
you
be
did.
good.
I would
He's
just
going
much
to be
better.
quite
Just-
happy. So yeah,
Wow.
I guess it didn't do that. So.
Yeah. No, I did not
Yeah,
go
it
to
was
fancy.
kinda
Our
good
series
until
was
it
fancy.
started
Did
making
it
like
no,
this.
surprisingly not. I think everything just went
It was quite
when it
surprising.
did take
I
off. So I think
expected,
I'm
like,
totally
another
fine. Like, I don't even
countdown.
have to
They
pee
said
anymore. So
that would be another
oh,
countdown.
I just
And then it just suddenly
I don't know.
went off.
Wow.
What
Okay,
another
SpaceX
what, sir?
tweeted,
Because there was like
as if the
countdown
flight
to the
test was
to
not
the launch
exciting
window,
enough,
and then
Starship experienced a
they said that
rapid,
there would be, like,
unscheduled
another
disassembly,
countdown
a RUD,
to actual launch.
before stage separation.
Oh, that's
Teams will
weird.
continue
there
to
was
review
nothing.
data
It was like
and
they're
work
on
toward our
hold,
next
and then
test flight.
suddenly
So
it just
hopefully
started.
they'll tell us
Went
soon about how long that will be.
I was already
but
logging
you
in
think it'll
when
be
when
months,
it already
less?
was
I think
10
the next flight
seconds
will
only
be a
to
few
start.
months.
No, I'll
I mean,
watch it
at
outside.
minimum. I'm not saying.
Minimum.
Oh,
Yeah.
Took forever to patch.
Wait.
Maximum.
No, at minimum. I think
That was
the
pretty
quickest it could be at this point is 2 to 3 months.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think we have a little bit of a break.
Ooh.
I think 2 to 3 months
So what
because they're
did
going
you
to
do
need
here?
to. In this, some of this will have to go through the FAA.
I just got rained on.
It created a
raining.
rain cloud.
Oh my god, it did. I was going to say that looks like a storm
No
cloud. That
way.
is the mushroom cloud from the
Which
pad.
is a lot of water vapor.
That
no,
just
no,
flew
no.
over our heads.
It's
Oh, it's a dust cloud. Oh my god. There's sand falling all over me. Get your laptop out of here.
Holy crap! We're going back inside the studio.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
There is dust, sand.
Oh, shit, I fell.
Wow. That was a big explosion.
Are you kidding me? That was something I was not expecting to see. If you can.
Wow.
On my top 10
Cute avatar.
happened after launch, us getting sanded. What? My laptop is like,
My laptop is also full of sand.
no
As is my
way,
hair.
guys.
Oh wow.
What? What just happened? We just got
Look, we have
covered
sand all over us.
in sand. It kicked up.
It's all over you.
It's all over you.
Yeah.
What?
I did not expect that one.
My coffee's full of sand
I'm
now.
sorry. Is
Oh my gosh.
how we doing?
We're literally covered
Wow.
in sand from 5 miles away.
That's wild. Ow. Oh. Wait, how is this still injuring my eyeball?
I did not even imagine a world where that could be
Wow.
feasible.
In this direction.
So they say the
Don't hit
next
people
launch they
from
won't
that
have the little flaps on the top. That's Why did they
Alright,
do
guys.
the flaps now?
I'll be disconnecting, my friends.
Alright, cheers, bro.
See you later. Thank you.
Bye bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Thinking about.
Let's go to our daily meeting.
This is crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome
it's
to
starting
the
soon.
team gets covered in sand from. This is probably valuable sand.
See you guys.
See you there, guys.
First Starship launch sand.
Bye bye.
I'm not
Bye.
watching this shirt. That's actually cool to frame it.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Whoa,
That's actually
whoa,
really
whoa.
nice.
We were
I'm
not
gonna do
expecting that,
I'm
wonderful
gonna do
viewers.
that. Like, this is
The
sand
spaceship tumbled and
from the launch.
exploded.
Look at my computer.
But
Look
it
at my
did get
computer.
through stage 0 launch,
Hey,
so it was
Flo
a
or
success.
anybody, if we can get anybody
Hopefully
with
it'll
us
make it
lens
next
wise, we
time,
might
everyone,
wanna
and thank you for
kinda
tuning
create
in at OMG Multiverse and Somnium Space, baby. Stay tuned for more historic moments in history.
You run the show.
Doo-doo-doo.
Sam's
Woo,
crunching
yeah.
Are we still live?
I
Yeah.
don't know if we're still live. This might just be for us at this point.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
sure we're
That
still
sounds
live.
fun.
Space.
Space.
People are just watching
Like, wow.
the sand
See you
cooling
guys.
off.
Wow.
See you.
Man, oh man, guys. Yeah, first off, sorry that we're not paying too much attention